Okay, this is audio books. Reader Jahquan Hawkins right here, right now. You and Zeph leave the greenhouse after cleaning up. Hey, so about Professor Swan. Just then, Griffin passes by. He stops suddenly when he sees you and breaks into a wide grin. Hey, Quan, you planning on swinging by thief tryouts today? Hold on, I thought they didn't start for another hour. They don't. I'm just helping set up things. Uh, I I take it. I'll be seeing you there then. For sure, Quan. Why don't you give it a shot as well? Okay, I heard this thief word a few times now. Who's gonna do the honors and actually tell me what it is? Oh, you don't. You don't know what thief is? Hey, go easy on them. Quan's lived a pretty sheltered life so far. That's judgment. More explanation, please. Thief is this sport where two teams face off against each other inside a huge dome. You have a flat attached to a belt on your waist, and if it gets stolen by the opposing team, you're out. You can use elemental magic to help you steal flags or protect your own. The last team with someone standing wins. Okay. Yes, yes. Oh, dang, I forgot to read it, guys. I was supposed to be reading it. Dang. Okay, yes. Okay, he hurries off with a wave and you turn to Griffin. There's still one big issue with me showing up to tryouts, though I've never played Thief before. We get a lot of people trying out who barely know the basics. It's easy to pick up, so don't worry too much. Although I have been a starter on that team since last year, I might know a thing or two that can help you out. If you were up for a little one-on-one practice, that is, I'm down, but I don't think I'll be able to do much with magic as basic as mine. Actually, familiars are allowed at trials, since most freshmen are the same boat as you. Plus, how you work with your familiars give gives us a sense of how you handle teamwork. Geek, geek. Tim appears on your shoulder, wriggling around enthusiastically. It's like someone's decided. I'm sure he'd love the extra playtime, and I'd love to show you how fun Thief is, and By the sound of it, funds actually exactly what you and Tim could use right now. So what do you say? I think Griffin likes me. That's weird. I'm not gay, so I don't like him. With Griffin and Tim getting some thief. Okay, tutorial. Hang out with Griffin and Tim while getting some thief pointers to help you out during trials. Now I don't need your help because I don't want you. I don't want you. Damn, what he got on? What this man got on, man? For a second, I thought he had on a transport. Dang. I still should be enough. Besides, you're busy. You have to get to trials yourself. Actually, I have a pit stop to make first. If you're going to try out, you should probably change into something more athletic. I know where you can find the right gear. Come with me. Wait, where are we going? Where else? Penn Square, of course. Plus, knowing Aster, she's probably expecting you. I wouldn't be surprised if she already has his jersey already picked out for you. I'd be surprised about all those things. Why would she? The Griffin is already setting off, so you hurry after him. You arrive at the busy streets of Penn Square. A group of children runs by, holding onto singing balloons. Fruity scented sparks fly up from a nearby booth, and teenagers fly ahead on broomsticks and a skateboard. Griffin sets off at a brisk pace, politely shaking his head at a vendor trying to sell him a bouquet of flaming daisies. You have the power to walk. You have to power walk to keep up. I need to get some new belts and flags. There are always a handful of people who show up to tryouts without them. I thought you were a player. Are you the team's equipment manager too? Unofficially, I just like to keep the things running smoothly for the team. I'm sure they really appreciate your help, but they really should look into hiring staff to handle that. It's not a big deal. I don't mind helping out. I take thief pretty seriously, in case you haven't noticed yet. You and your teammates must be close. That's what I'm gonna say. Griffin laughs bitterly. It's complicated. We play well together on the field. There's no mistaking it. But as soon as the match ends and the stands clear out, let's just say there's no pretending that we're all that tight. I've never clicked with them. Why not? It seems like you do so much for them. I've been a starter since last year when I was just a freshman. A lot of older members resent that for me, so they make me do a lot of grunt work. There's just this culture on the team. I really don't like it, and they can all tell. My parents want me to become a professional thief player, but I mean they're pretty much my biggest fans. But it's just too much sometimes. You want to be a professional thief player? I love thief, but I don't see myself doing it forever. I've always wanted to help people, and natural disaster relief just speaks to me. Anyway, I've got to do well on the team to keep my scholarship, and I enjoy the game, so it's not like I have, to, I have that much to complain about. You're playing a sport that you love, but thinking about what the future has in store for you beyond it. I think you're really driven. You know how to take the initiative. At the end of the day, it's your life, so it's great that you aren't letting anyone dictate you, huh? I hadn't really thought of it that way. I've mostly been worried about letting my folks down. It's tough when people expect things from you that you don't want, but I'm sure your family would be proud seeing you forge your own path. From the way you helped me when I first got here up to now, I could tell you the type to take charge. That drive will take you far. I hope so. You're really good at pep talks, you know. Esther's shop comes into view, and you both come to a stop. Griffin motions with his thumb down the street. I'll just be a few doors down, getting those belts and bags. Flags. I'll meet you back outside, Mason. Do you in a bit? I don't know what that means, but hope it's good. He heads off, and you enter Esther's shop. You find her behind the counter, jumping up and down, trying to round up a flock of small owls. Summon Rosie, Sir Gladian, please, not when you're molting. You're getting feathers all over the floor. What the heck? Feathers fall from the owls and hit the floor in repetitive, loud clonks. Dang. I thought feathers were supposed to be light, not heavy, with a chorus, a chorus of cheerful hoots. All but one of the owls settle onto the shelves behind the counter. The last owl lands on S head and hunkers down, aiming the leaves in her hair. Why exactly did those feathers sound so heavy? Esther wheels around, a radiant smile spreading across her face. Hello, Quan. You came just in time to meet my new wooden owl friends. All of them but Sir Gladian are hatchlings. So they're a handful. But I know you're usually here to buy. But I know you're really here to buy your thief uniform. How did you know that? But Griffin said you would, but how? I have my ways of seeing far and wide. And when I saw you coming here, I found myself standing in front of clothing racks with a clear image in mind of exactly what you needed. Right, well, you're gonna have to enlighten me on that one. She got some magic. She can see the future. Esther laughs musically, then lifts an arm for Sir Gladian to shuffle on. She sets him gently onto the shelf with the other wooden owls. Follow me. I have just what you're looking for this way. Oh, I want to see you. Oh, I didn't sense that when I felt your energy approaching. What a pleasant surprise. I'm happy to see you as well. It feels warmer when you're here. So you say I'm warm? She brings you the clothing racks where she selects a yellow and symbol. This magic should do the trick. I magically reinforce all the seams, so this should be durable enough to last all season. So I should get some serious brownie points for showing up in this, huh? Brownie points. If you mean the captain will regard me quite highly and also be enthused that I'm the first son at tune trying out in recent history, then yes, you will get the brownie points. She places the outfit in your arms and pushes you excitedly into the dressing room. You change into the uniform. Oh, that looks good. But of course, you gotta pay for it with some diamonds that you get from finishing every chapter. No thanks though. Sorry, Esther. That uniform was great, but it's a bit out of my price range. Do you have anything else I could wear? I think I have a pair of gym clothes that didn't sell in the back somewhere. Give me a second. She disappears into a back room and returns a moment later with a gray symbol. She hands to you. You duck into the change room to try it on. How do I look? Oh, it's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That should be fine. It isn't glitzy, but it's my skills that counts. It is your skills that counts. It really is. You head to the front of the shop to pay for your jersey. Esther hums a chipper tune as she takes your payment. Come again soon, Quan. But in the meantime, please be alert. Alert? Why? It's just that there's been a bit of unrest among the wood nymphs, and sometimes I can sense. Okay. She trails off, darkened eyes staring straight through you. Since what? She doesn't answer you. Mouth open, slightly, body exceptionally still. Esther? She starts to speak. Expression blank, tone inflectionless at first, but slowly rising in volume. Whispers among the trees. Unpleasant tidings that I don't understand. They are afraid. Their branches there is a blight in the air. They do not like it. Some recognize it. This place. What place? Esther slams her hands down on the countertop, her lips pulling back in a snarl. The pitch black of her eyes sucks you in, seeming to swallow you whole. The tune breed cruelty and destruction, foul magic that sours and poisons and leaves pain in this awake. In this wake, I feel it in my bark, my branches. Magic fouler than any before blooms. The trees can sense its imminence and cower at its might. Her head shifts slightly, just enough that you feel like she can see you rather than through you. Quan, you. Oh. She shudders, then slumps over the counter. Her words ring in your ears, rooting to the spot as she lays motionless. What the heck was she talking about? She on that crazy. She on some crack. She on that crack. She on some crack. She on some crack. She on some crack. She on that crack. She talking that nonsense. She talking that nonsense. And she on that crack. Oh, you just talking on that crack. She on that crack. On that crack. Quan, you need to. What do I need to do? I know what you need to do. You need to get off that crack. She said, Quan, you need to. And I said, and if I was no, she said, Quan, you need to. No, you need to get off that crack. That's what you need to do. You need to get off that crack. That's what you need to do, motherfucker. You need to get off that crack. You get off that crack. Okay, we're gonna continue to do elements. The elementalist. The elementalist. Aster! You shake Aster's limp body, which is slumped over the counter. Overhead, the hootlings take flight again, screeching in agitation. Panicked, you look around. Oh God, what do I do? What do I do? Esther stirs, letting out a groan and pushing herself up. That was a strong one. I think I need to sit down. She wobbles and you quickly take her by the shoulders, guiding her onto the bench by the clothing racks. Is there anything I could get you to help? Actually, should I go get help? What the hell was that just now? Esther gives you a tired smile. I'll be fine. My branching is really ever that intense. I just need branching. Is that what you call fortune telling? That's not quite it. Branching refers to my ability to extend my awareness into the trees around me to see and hear what they do. It's how I can tap into the discussions that are always happening in the natural world around us. I've been able to do it for some time, but she shuts her eyes as though hit with another wave of dizziness. It can't be safe. That's what I said. I said, it looks like it hurt you. It can't be safe to do something that takes so much out of you, can it? Just as a tune must be careful not to attempt magic beyond their abilities. Wet nymphs must be aware of our boundaries when branching. It's difficult to extend your consciousness outside of your own body. Dangerous to untether yourself from your physical form like that. I overreached just now. Not to pry, but do you zone out like that a lot? You did it the last time I was here too. Esther shivers slightly. The leaves in her hair droop their green, losing vibrancy. Aw. Sometimes the trees want to show me things, so they draw me into them so that I can see what they are seeing. It can be difficult to understand them since they primarily communicate through sight and feelings, and they rarely try to speak to me like they did just now, since I don't know their ancient language. Esther, that vision, or whatever it was you just had, the end, it seemed like you were trying to warn me about something. Esther rubs at her temples with a wince. I'm not sure what I said to you just now. The trees' emotions were so strong that I felt them taking me over, but now they're all muddled. I can sense that much is troubling you, though. Your energy is restless. Perhaps my massage had to do with that. Oh, I'm being no help at all. Esther, don't worry about it. You literally just passed out. There's no need to push yourself. You're too kind, Con. I can see why your sun at warmth just radiates off of you. She starts to rise, her legs wobbling slightly. Please don't worry about me. I'm already feeling much better. However, while I'm not sure if this will be any help, but I have been studying the ancient tree language. I think I recognized a word just now, perhaps two. It didn't quite make sense to me, but they may help you better understand what's happening in your life. I could really use some answers about, well, literally everything that's going on these days. I'll have to strain a bit to remember exactly what the trees were trying to say, but I should be okay. I'd really like to help you if I can. Asking Esther for information will give you a clue into mysterious events plaguing you, as well as a chance to learn more about Esther's abilities. Okay. Yeah, I want to know more, so we might save up for it, but diamonds, yeah, we're gonna save up for it. Save up diamonds for that one, so we're gonna do another chapter of a book. Okay, we're gonna do another chapter of a book. We're gonna do not that one. I don't want to do that one. That one's I just don't want to do it. Okay. I still gotta do something to that one. Not that one. I already completed that one. I might just do. I really don't know. I really don't know which one to do, but I might just do that one and then try to. But I really don't know. Which one should I do? I'm gonna do this one. Across the void. Across the void. Across the void. I've gotta get tigress. How long have I been doing this video? Oh shoot. It's almost been like 30 minutes. We only need like 30 minutes. Okay, chapter 3. Meet the passengers. Now, playing as Pax, you race down the corridor. I don't know. Okay. No, just skip it. Okay, after your brother and the ship's navigator, who are heading toward the passenger lounge. Quan, wait. I don't have time for this, Pax. We can talk about your options after I resolve the passenger result.